Pro Bowl selections by team announced today. Ravens had the most with 9, Lions 7, Eagles and Vikings 6, Cowboys and Chiefs 5, Niners, Texans, and Steelers with 4 apiece, tied for 10th. Colts, Browns, Bengals, Broncos, Chargers, and Packers. So 3 playoff teams, 3 teams kind of on the cusp, and the Browns with 3 wins, all with 3 Pro Bowlers. Let's welcome in Casey Kinnamon. We'll show you this as well first. Browns also had 6 Pro Bowl alternates: Joel Bitonio, Corey Bojorquez, Nick Chubb, David Njoku, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, and Wyatt Teller. Now let's welcome in Casey Kinnamon from the Orange and Brown Report, All Eyes on Cleveland podcast, and the Barking Browns podcast. So Casey, you look at it, 3 starters, 6 alternates, 9 guys voted among the best. It's almost half of the roster. That is an indication that this team's 3 wins is an aberration. I know we've seen it. It's not pretty, but what it speaks to is that they've woefully underperformed.
Oh, without a doubt. When you see that many alternates, the starters are a little different, the guys who get elected. And it's also important to keep in mind Pro Bowls are like 1/3 of a fan vote.
Right.
And for someone like Judy to be named a starter, he wasn't even in the top 10 in fan voting. That just shows you the respect he's garnered from the other 31 franchises to get to the point where he's a starter in this game. Just, for the AFC, which is stacked, by the way, with other receivers. So in total, the Browns only had 2 players finish in the top 10 in voting, with Myles Garrett and Corey Bojorquez. So the fact that those other guys were named is just indicative of how the other 31 teams see the Browns roster and some of these players, and give them those kind of the recognition to be involved with the Pro Bowl.
Couple things come to mind. It shows you how important the quarterback position is in the NFL, and shows you how quickly things can change year over year.
Yeah, couldn't be more important. You couldn't put enough on the weight on the quarterback position and what it can do for your team, whether it's holding you down or raising you up. And the Browns got inadequate quarterback play. So despite the talent on the roster, you still end up with a 3-win team, which is drastically lower than I thought it would be. I thought the floor of this team was 8 wins minimum. Mm-hmm. So the fact that they could descend to 3 wins shows you how important that one position is.
Well, you're being generous with inadequate. It was historically woeful. But, we can use any adjectives, descriptives.